Hello, Andy here, and welcome to my vlog where I talk about me and the music creation process and me making a living off that process eventually. So this week I'm very disappointed because I booked myself a session in a brand new studio facility that's opened up near my home. Pirate Studios has been going for quite some time now, and they've got facilities in lots of cities here in the UK, plus in America, in New York, and in Germany, in Berlin, and all sorts. And they looked really the kind of place that, you know, would be really good to go in. So they opened up one just near here, and I booked it. And today the UK went into lockdown, so my session was cancelled. But I've rebooked it for after the lockdown, so we'll go in there and we'll have a look round, and obviously I'll show you around when I get there. And the idea was I was going to do DJ mixes in there because they have DJ studios that are all set up and you can live stream from there and stuff. So I'll report back from that, and that'll be in about a month's time. So obviously that's what I planned for this vlog episode. So I don't have much to report apart from what I've been doing continuously. Every week I set myself some tasks and then I'll report back in the subsequent episode. And for the last 5 or 6 episodes I've been making music. That's what I've been doing every week. So I record this episode late in the week, and this week I've been doing this. Down here. So yeah, working on the music and posting up my little sketches every day to my music machine. I'm using Trello, as I've explained in a previous episode, and I was working on an idea for not so much banging dance floor music, because those days might have gone for a while. So something that was electronic music based, beat based, but was more listening. And I was inspired by one of the most fantastically sublime mixes that I've ever heard by a German composer who goes by the name of Traumprinz, and also by the name of Prince of Denmark and DJ Metatron and all sorts. And anyway, so there's a mix, you can see it on the screen, for a Resonant Advisor mix from years ago, I think 2003. And it's just something about the vibe of it, the tempo of it, and the sounds of it. So I was trying to, go down that idea of electronic music that would have a vibe to it that could be made into a mix. So I need several pieces of music to stitch together to do that. So that's my plan at the moment. That's what I'm working on, as well as release music. And so I kind of listened to one of the tunes and came up with this to start with. Now it's, at this point, it's fairly derivative, and I'm just trying to get the swing and the feel of some of the programming that I heard on that mix, and then I was messing around with some melodies, as you can hear, on top of it. So that was day one. That's that's a good starting point. And then I can't remember what I did next. I don't know what I ended up doing. So let's have a listen. I'll just skip this a bit. See where we're at.
it would appear I put some kind of phasey held chord on there. Let's just see what the comments say. And what did I do there? Is there a comment? Oh yeah, that I had some kind of structure in there. Now at this point, I'm starting to think it's just a bit anemic, and you know, what's the point? So I had to play around with it, try to get a bit more, I don't know, funk or something into it. Now I quite like this, and I know what happens next is that I read in the notes that I suddenly thought, you know, I quite like the repetitive nature of it, so I could probably do with speeding this up and then using more typical house sounds, 909, open hi-hats and stuff on it, to create more of a dance floor track, which is obviously going straight away from the idea that I had about creating a mix. So the beauty of working like this and labeling everything like day by day and doing a mix down at the end of the day and then saving that project in Ableton with that name is that if the paths diverge, then I've got two tunes. So I've got this one, which is so this is day 4, which is at that tempo, is like 123, and I could keep it at that, perhaps strip out the chords or something. And then I've got this one where I've sped it up. So I've actually now got 2 tracks for the price of 1. Awesome. So let's have a listen to this, and this is where I'm at. This is how I'll get it finished this weekend. So it's just, yeah, that real looping, just what we call a DJ tool. It will just, you know, and then go back to the other one and perhaps work on some kind of more melodic thing so it sits nicely in this mix idea that I've got. So that was one tune I was working on this week, and then I've got in my working folder here. No, I haven't. I've got in this folder, sorry, for rework. So this is a tune that I quite like. This was from my mix project that I did last year, where I was trying to do the same thing, recreate a mix, which didn't work out well, but did chuck up a few really good ideas. So here's one. So yes, that has got a sample in it, and you've heard me going on about not using samples. So I might have to recreate that sample. It's from a Grace Jones record called Fool Up, and I like the way it kind of fades in. So I could do something with a vocal and some backwards reverb to build up that crescendo. I kind of like the lopingness of it, and so that's what I'm also working on this week.
Next week's task will be to carry on, finish those tunes that I've just showed you, which won't take long. I should be able to get those done over the weekend. Get little snippets on SoundCloud and do more music, and eventually we're leading to somewhere where I've got some tracks that I'm going to put out for release. So that's all from me for this week. Short and sweet. Plans change and I am adaptable. So please take care of yourself. Protect and respect. Wear a mask. If you like what you've seen, just give me a thumbs up in the likes. And if you're really interested, please then subscribe. And you will see me again next week.